But Mum, today is Saturday, and Chris left this house since morning and he is not here to spend time with me. What do you have to say about that?
Remind me please what the book of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9 says.
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9 in the CEV says, "It's better to stay outside on the roof of your house than to live inside with a nagging wife."
Beautiful. What of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19?
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19 in the ERV says, "It is better to live alone in the desert than with a quick-tempered wife who loves to argue."
There you have it. That is the reason Chris has been out since morning.
Mum, are you saying I am a nagging wife?
What is going on, Sophia? You look really sad and depressed and you didn't sound so good when you called me as well. What could be bothering you?
It's Chris.
Chris, what's the problem with Chris? Is he not okay?
He is okay, Nana. But I am not okay.
What's wrong with you?
I am tired of my marriage. I am really tired.
No, Sophia, you cannot be tired of your marriage, you just cannot. You are barely 2 years into marriage. What is the challenge?
It's Chris, Nana. It's Chris. He hardly has time for me. All I just want is his love, care and attention. Am I asking for too much? I go to work every day. I come back by 4 p.m. I make dinner and do the homekeeping as well. All I want is an evening with my husband showering me with his love and attention. But no, Chris would not do that. Instead, after work, he goes out to hang out with his friends, and early in the morning, he is off again. Who even does that? Like who does that, Nana?
I understand you are very pissed and angry right now, but you need to calm down, Sophia. Chris is still your husband and this is just a challenge that I believe can be easily sorted out with proper communication.
No, Nana, you clearly do not understand. Maybe if you were married you would get it better. I am sorry, I didn't mean to sound that way.
It's okay. I clearly understand you are just upset right now. But if I may ask you, Sophia, what exactly do you want?
Just my husband's love, care and attention. Is that too much to ask for, Nana?
Have you even had the conversation with him about this?
Do I have to tell him to love me? Doesn't he know he is supposed to love me? And meanwhile I express my displeasure to him every day.
You mean by nagging and saying hurtful things to him?
What do you mean by that?
I know you, Sophia. You've been my friend for a very long time now, even before you got married, and I know what you are capable of. But the truth remains that you will hardly make little or no progress handling the issues in your marriage with this attitude. You see, no man wants to be disrespected, devalued or humiliated by his wife. Which I am sure is all you have been doing. And who knows, he might be going through a lot of challenges as well, but you are not kind, calm or humble enough to see through him.
You know what? Enough. Enough, Nana. How dare you sit down there and insult me?
No, Sophia, I wasn't insulting you, I was just trying to make you see things from a different perspective.
There is obviously nothing to see from all you are saying. I come all the way down here to talk to you about my pain and challenges, and you have the guts to sit down there and support Chris, while pointing to me as the cause of the problem. Do you know what I have been through? Do you know how hard it is? Well, I don't expect you to understand. You don't have any experience with marriage, that's why.
Well, Sophia, I would pretend you didn't just say those words to me. And also, I am not trying to downplay your feelings or emotions. I know your feelings are valid, and you have every right to be upset right now. But that is not going to get you a solution to restoring joy and peace in your home. And also, taking sides with you just to make you feel okay won't help us either. I was just trying to help.
Well, thanks, but no thanks. I don't think I am interested in your help any longer. Enjoy the rest of your day, Nana. Bye for now.
No, Sophia, it hasn't gotten to this. We can talk this through. You don't have to be petty and upset like this.
You still calling me petty? You know what? I am done.
Hold on, Sophia. Oh no, was I too hard on her? But I was just trying to help. Oh dear Lord, please help Sophia.
I am tired of your consistent nagging, Sophia. What exactly is wrong with you? All I need is some peace and you are determined to make sure I never get that. What exactly is my crime?
Tell me, Chris, did you get married to me, so I can become one of the properties you use to decorate your house? Because I clearly don't get it. All I need is your love, attention and care, but no. You rather choose to spend the whole time out with your friends. Tell me, when last did you tell me that you love me? When last did you appreciate my looks? When last did you appreciate my efforts in keeping the home alongside my job? When last did you take out time to spend with me?
You make spending time with you unbearable, if not almost impossible, Sophia. It's not like I do not want to spend time with you, but each time I get home, all you do is nag the life out of me. All that I do for you and for this family. I go out there and work so hard just to make sure I have food put on this table for us. My bosses insult and humiliate me, and yet when I get home, instead of finding peace and solace, my wife disrespects me and nags the remaining peace I have out of my life.
Is that why you now chose to spend time outside with your friends rather than come back home to me?
What? Are you even listening to me at all? Oh no, and who says I spend the whole time hanging out with my friends? Do you even have the slightest idea what I have been through this week?
Please spare me all of that, you are just trying to make up excuses.
Oh no, you know what, Sophia, I'm not cut out for this. This Saturday morning, I just need some breath of fresh air, and you know what, I am going to get it.
Come back here, Chris, let's get done with this.
I am just going to hang out with Carla. Look at me thinking I would rather spend the weekend with my wife, but it seems that was a bad idea. Because why is this woman determined to make my home unbearable for me? I rather spend the weekend with someone that respects and honors me. Someone that sees my value and appreciates me. Even Carla said any woman will be lucky to have me as her husband. But no, Sophia doesn't seem to see that. Just nag and nag is all she does. Why is Carla not here yet? But come to think of it, Chris, is this right? I really don't feel so good about this. Dear Lord, please, if this is not your will for me to hang out with Carla today, please save me.
Isn't that Chris?
Dad, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you, what are you doing here sitting all by yourself? Aren't you supposed to be spending the weekend with your wife?
Honestly, Dad, it's a long story.
Well, I think I have got all the time to hear it. I was actually driving to your house, thought to pay you a visit, but I decided to drop by and grab some coffee. Since I have seen you, come on, let's go somewhere and talk.
Okay, Dad.
Sophia, what is wrong? I had to run down here as soon as I got your call. What is wrong? Why are you crying?
It's Chris, Mum, it's Chris. I am tired of this marriage, Mum. I want to come back home.
No, Sophia, you cannot come back home, and you cannot be tired of your marriage already, just 2 years into it. Come on, let's go to the sitting room and talk about this.
Dad, I don't really seem to get it. I love my wife so much, I really do. But Sophia is determined to make my home unbearable for me to live in, and she has made spending time with her almost impossible.
And why do you say so?
Dad, you already know how demanding my job is and how difficult my boss can be. Recently he has been sending me on different business trips and a lot of other projects to work on. The last week has to be the most difficult I have ever had. Can you believe, Dad, that my car broke down on my way back from work the other day? It took me almost the whole day before I could find a mechanic and bring the car home. Still thinking of how to navigate my business trip the next day, I got home to Sophia waiting outside for me. I thought she was just going to encourage me and be that safe space I could come into after so many battles outside. Instead, Sophia accused me of spending the whole day hanging out with my friends. She said I do not care about her or her feelings. Can you imagine that, Dad?
Did you explain to her all that happened to you that day, and make her understand that you truly were not spending the entire evening hanging out with your friends?
How can I even do that when she won't stop nagging? Even when I tried to do that this morning, she said I was just trying to make up excuses. Dad, I am tired, I can't just deal.
If I may ask, who were you waiting for at the cafe when I saw you?
Well, Dad, it was just a colleague of mine from the office. She said we could hang out this weekend.
So you prefer to hang out with her than your wife?
Dad, I have tried, but Sophia is not just working. Carla respects and values me. She believes I am hardworking and also the kind of man any woman will be lucky to have. Carla is just a breath of fresh air, Dad.
Chris, when you encounter a challenge, what you do is fix it and not try to run away from it. Carla, or whoever this lady is just a distraction that the enemy wants to use to pray into your home, and you are not going to let that happen, are you? Your wife just need your love and attention, Chris. She might not be communicating it to you properly, but that is why you are a groomsman. Bring her to a calm place and make her understand what is going on. Reassure her of your love for her and make her understand that you appreciate her sacrifices for you in the home as well. Do not let the devil have a foothold over your home, Chris. Go home and love your wife as Christ has loved and is still loving the church.
You are right, Dad. I know I was hurt by my wife dishonoring and disrespecting me, but I am a groomsman. It is my duty to nurture and train her until I can present her a perfect bride to the Lord. Just the same way Christ loved me and is still loving me despite my flaws, weaknesses and inadequacies. He didn't let go of me.
Nor did he go about looking for a collar to replace you with.
Dad.
Come on, I was just joking. Now go home and fix your marriage.
Thank you, Dad.
I am here for your son. Always here for you.
But Mum, you cannot be supporting Chris. I am your daughter and I am the one who is hurt here. Why is it that nobody understands how I really feel?
I am not supporting your husband over you, my daughter. I am just being sincere with you. You cannot be speaking to your husband in such a disrespectful and dishonoring manner and expect to get his love and attention as your desire. You see, every man wants to be honored and respected. No man wants to be treated like trash, especially not by his own wife. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 1 says that, "The wise woman builds her home, but the foolish pulls it down with her hands."
But Mum, today is Saturday, and Chris left this house since morning and he is not here to spend time with me. What do you have to say about that?
Remind me please what the book of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9 says.
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9 in the CEV says, "It's better to stay outside on the roof of your house than to live inside with a nagging wife."
Beautiful. What of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19?
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19 in the ERV says, "It is better to live alone in the desert than with a quick-tempered wife who loves to argue."
There you have it. That is the reason Chris has been out since morning.
Mum, are you saying I am a nagging wife?
Young lady, I will advise you that you go to the book of Proverbs chapter 31 and borrow some wisdom from the woman you find there. Do not be the foolish woman that will pull down her home with her own hands. Well, I have to be going now. I have a husband to take care of at home.
But Mum, what about me?
You have your own husband, don't you? Your dad sends his regards anyways. Fix your home, Sophie. Don't let the enemy have a foothold in your home.
Thank you, Mum. Dear Lord, please help me. Help my emotions, O Lord. Set a guard over my mouth, a watch at the door of my lips. Help me to speak to my husband in gentleness, honor and kindness.
Chris, how are you doing?
Wow, I didn't know you were coming around, Ma. Good evening, Ma.
It's fine, Chris. It wasn't a planned visit. My daughter just called me.
I am so sorry, Ma. I didn't mean to hurt Sophia in any way.
You are a good man, Chris, and I trust the Lord to grant you the wisdom needed to fix your home.
Thank you so much, Ma.
I have to go home now. I'm sure my husband must be missing me already.
My regards to my father-in-law, Ma.
Are you just going to stand there and keep staring at me?
I am so sorry, my love. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I am so sorry too, my darling husband. Sorry I was proud, arrogant and stubborn. I am sorry I kept nagging.
I believe I could have done better. I promise to do better from henceforth. I love you so much, Sophia, and I will never do anything to intentionally hurt you.
I love you too, my darling husband. I pray that God grants me the grace to honor you and be that peace and safe space you desire from henceforth.